finally a little more caught up with Live Life with Lau, episode 21. I'm like really slow with this series. I am ashamed, very ashamed to announce that I am once again behind. And guys, look at this. This is embarrassing. It's like no matter how clean I leave my office before I travel, it just always gets extremely messy all over again. Like what in the hell is wrong with you, Laura? Oh, look at that. I'm suntanned again. Yes, if I have anything in my teeth, I'm sorry. I just ate breakfast. But yes, you guys, today is Friday, July... I don't know what day is it. I'm sorry, but it's July something. Probably July 19? I don't know. Anyway, yesterday I had an incredible day. Me and my best friend, we basically road tripped around. We started in San Juan, which is basically the capital of Puerto Rico, and we road tripped towards the south of the island, and then we took a left, right, I don't know how to explain it, but then we went towards the, oh my god, I don't even know how to say it. Is it west or east? I think it's east. Yeah. That's like one of the only things I'm not exactly sure how to say in English, but we started going towards the south, and when we went towards the east, and we went to 2 different beaches in the countryside of Puerto Rico, and it was amazing. The first beach we went to was amazing. I loved it. And then we went to another beach, which was closer to San Juan, but it was kind of like a beach on the side of the road. It was a very local beach, not very touristy at all. It was the kind of beach where the sand was like literally dark clay. You couldn't even tell it was sand, and it was incredible. And that's why I'm suntanned. It's like I just got better from my suntan from Miami, and now I just replenished my face with redness, which I know is not very good for the skin, but I go to the beach like 3 times a year, so whatever. No, I go to the beach a little more than that. So I go to the beach when I go to Miami, definitely, because my family obligates me to go, even though I'm not a big fan of going to the beach in Miami, because Miami beaches are either too cold or too hot. There's never an in-between, and also there are barely any palm trees in them. It's mostly just sand and sun. So if you go to a beach in Miami, you gotta cover yourself up really well in suntan lotion, because otherwise you're gonna look like Mr. Krabs when you come out. And I don't know, yeah, so beaches in Miami, like, they're very pretty, very touristy, very crowded, but not very comfortable. Yeah, going to a beach here in Puerto Rico is definitely comfortable, because during summer it's hot, but it's not that hot, and also you have lots of palm trees and even trees to shade in. Also, you know, the humidity offers a nice breeze. Yeah, they're just better, I think. I don't know why I don't go to the beach here, though. It's really rare for me to go to a beach. But yeah, this was my first time kind of exploring outside of the city. I usually always go to the beaches here in San Juan, which I've come to realize are not as great as the ones in the countryside, in the south and the east. And I'm excited to explore to the west, because when I was a kid, actually... Tiki. Chiquita. When I was a kid, my dad had this girlfriend who lived in like literally the tip of the west of Puerto Rico, which is like a 2.5 to 3 hour drive. And we would visit her every weekend. So I kind of, you could say, grew up going to the west side of Puerto Rico a lot, which is kind of like the very surfer area. That's where all the competitions are held, and yeah, I mean, it's surfer land. It's like Hawaii Part 2. And so I grew up going there a lot, so it kind of feels like home to me in a way, even though I didn't live there. And I haven't been there since I was a kid, so I've always wanted to go back and go to some of the beaches that I went to as a kid, but I've never been able to. I don't know why, and I feel like now would be the perfect time. So I was thinking maybe for my birthday going to one of those towns where I grew up going to a lot. And yeah, there's also usually in August there's this competition, there's surfing competition, which is kind of like the big one. So maybe I'll go to that, I don't know. I've never been to a surfing competition. Is that weird, considering that I live in a freaking tropical island? Well, I think I've been to one, but I was probably really little and I don't remember. It's also really funny because I've lived here my whole life and I had never been to any of these beaches that my best friend, for example, considered to be like, you know, well known. Like, she'd been to them a lot and I was like completely clueless. But I've always been a city person. I've never been much of a countryside. I do have family in the countryside of Puerto Rico, but I haven't seen them in like 12 years, so yeah. Anyway, today's gonna be a great work day. I haven't like had a normal day for like 2 days because yesterday was kind of like a day off for me. I just road tripped across Puerto Rico, and then the day before that I took my grandmother out because she's been taking care of my grandfather, so she hasn't had much of a life. And I did work a little bit that day. I don't remember what I did. I think I probably edited Passport Lovers. No, I edited Live Life with Lau, and I did a bunch of eBay things. Speaking of which, I sold something. I think I told you guys. And I listed that iPhone, and oh my god, I have so many people asking questions about it, which leads me to oh my god, I have like 4 different offers. No, 3. I have 3 offers from 3 different people on the iPhone, plus a bunch of questions from other people. I guess I'm going well in this business. Anyway, I have another announcement. I've been contacted by another TV company. And this time, it's not a UK one. Hallelujah. Not that I'm glad. I thought it was cool that the UK has seeked so much interest in me. But this time, it's from America! Finally. Basically, they contacted me, this company from LA, because they're making a documentary that's gonna be broadcasted on PBS, which I don't know much about, but I know it's big. I know PBS. I've heard of it. And it's basically a documentary about like people and their journeys to success. No, it's not about me, unfortunately. I'm still way down the line for TV companies to want to make a documentary about me. But that's fine. I don't really care right now about that, although it would be nice. Now, they're making a documentary about the mayor of San Juan. Major? I don't know how to say it. Basically, there's a bit of a dilemma because they want to use my footage, and that's basically what they contacted me about. And that's great. I would love to. But the thing is that everybody in Puerto Rico hates the mayor of San Juan, including my family. There's a lot of reasons why they hate her. Mostly because she was a bit overdramatic during the storm and she had this big fight with Trump. I don't really know the details. I don't really care, honestly. But the biggest issue that my family has with her is the supposed rumor that she does witchcraft, which I just think is like the stupidest thing. I mean, of course, I don't think witchcraft is good. I just think there's a lot of negativity behind it and whatever, but like, I do not care. I don't judge people based on their beliefs. I mean, I've met people who believe in these crazy things, but like, you know, they're amazing, nice people that are not looking to do any harm. Sure, we have all these extremely bad examples show up on the news, but you know, I think there's a lot more than what we see in the media when it comes to people and their weird beliefs out there. And so I think this is kind of the same thing. Like, I don't care what the mayor of San Juan, which lady does. I don't really care, but there's also kind of like a superstitious thing that I'm kind of like, well, if I agree to have my footage shown in this documentary about how great she is, that's kind of like me stepping on a crack or something. But then again, it sounds really silly when freaking mosquito man. Anyway, so yeah, I've just kind of been debating on whether I want to do this or not. So I just decided I'm gonna ask some questions to get some more details on, you know, the show and what it's gonna be about and how my footage will be exposed and whatever. And I gotta talk money, because the fact that I was given the opportunity to get a check, a big check, from my last opportunity gives me some hopes that I can continue to milk the cow, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna ask if they have a budget. No, I'm gonna ask what their budget is, because if you don't ask, there's a saying that goes, the baby that doesn't cry does not get to breastfeed or something. It sounds better in Spanish, but I'm trying to, you know, translate it for you guys. Which basically means that if you don't, you know, ask away, you're never gonna get the opportunity. So I'm gonna ask some questions on that. Ow. But yeah, it's just exciting to me. It's so strange how in the past month I've gotten 2 opportunities from 2 different TV companies, and it's like, I don't know. I have a feeling it's because Hurricane Maria is almost a year old, which is kind of weird and crazy. And so a lot of TV shows are starting to like pay tribute to what happened and make all these shows and things to kind of remind people of the disaster and whatever. Speaking of which, yesterday on my road trip, we went through a lot of the towns that I originally visited with my aunt back in like February. And I got some extra shots that I probably missed out on back in February, so I'm really happy about that, because I did take my camera with the initial thought that I would take pictures, but I ended up not taking a single one. But I took a few clips that I think will be of great service to my documentary that I have not worked on in a while. Anyway, today is kind of a, I don't know if I'm gonna edit anything creatively. Let's be real, I have to answer email, I have to answer all these people on eBay, I have to finish this package that I have been trying to ship for the last 3 days, but I needed some information from the buyer and stuff. And I also have to list some stuff on eBay, and I have to finish Live Life with Lau because July is coming to an end, which by the way, it's July 20th. And I have not uploaded anything to my Patreon, so yeah. And also, oh my gosh, I need to catch up on Barry's drawing. I haven't touched it since before my trip. But I have a feeling there's not much left to go. Really, it's just the hair and this side of the body, which should be a-okay. I've been thinking about opening a new eBay store because I've been sharing my account with my mom for years, and it's starting to get to a point where it's like I want to seem professional, but it's hard because I'm using this account to, you know, there's 2 people using it, so when you go see my feedback, it's like you got feedback from people I've bought things from, and then people who have sold things too, and it's just confusing. And I think if I want to really start to grow my eBay, I need to go a little more pro. Also my store username is like terrible. I could like switch it, but I was thinking about maybe telling my mom to make her own account, or I'll make one for her. I don't know why she doesn't want to make a new one. I'm gonna call her and see what she thinks. Alright guys, I got some great news. So I talked to my mom and I told her, hey, what if I make a new account for you and I transfer all of your sellers, all of your not credit cards, but like, you know, the general stuff like PayPal, to your new account, and I set it up for you, so all you have to do is log in and just continue buying on a different account. So I can keep our old account and turn it into a store. And she was like, okay. I'm like, are you kidding me? After years, you finally agree? So yeah, that officially means that I'm turning my eBay into a store. I mean, it already is a store, but I will no longer be buying anything from it. I'm even thinking about making another separate account for my, you know, my purchases, because I do love buying on eBay, and just fully dedicating my current account to sale, because I really want to step up my eBay business, and I feel like if I keep treating it like a regular account where I just buy stuff to, it's never going to exceed that potential it has. Because I know you may be like, Laura, why don't you just open a new store starting from scratch? I could do that, but the thing is that because I've been selling on this account, I've got the feedback. So a lot of people, when you go into my eBay interface, the first thing you see is all the 5-star ratings that I've gotten from many people. And, you know, for somebody who's buying from me for the first time, seeing that, they will feel, you know, good about me because they see that I have a past. I've been selling for a while, and that's always great for business. So, you know, if I start a new account, they're not going to see any information because I need to rack up sales in order to gain that feedback experience. So, yes, I'm officially turning it into a store. I'm also changing the username right now as Agla211. Ag is from my mom's name, which I'm not going to say, and Lab, Laura, and 211 is just a random number. We've had this account name for years, since like 2009, I think. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. It has to be a name that kind of goes with what I sell. So I was thinking maybe something like vintage, but I don't sell much vintage these days. I've been selling a lot of clothing and just general collectibles. So I don't know if vintage is the right name. So maybe, I don't know, like something else. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I don't know how much you can see that, but I just listed this Funko Pop figure, which I've had for like 5 years. Holy crap. I received it in a Loot Crate back in like 2013. I don't know if you guys know what Loot Crate was. It was like a service where you would get like a box full of goodies every month. It was like 20 bucks, which now that I think of it is a little bit expensive. But yeah, I listed it for 8 bucks. Hopefully it'll sell. And I am going to now pack up an order that I've had for 3 days. I feel horrible. I don't usually take 3 days to ship stuff. Because I don't know, I care. I don't want to be slow. And then I have to take it to the post office, which I don't want to do. I'm just, you know what, you really just want to stay home and just do your thing. I kind of feel like that today. I don't want to go anywhere because for the last 2 days I've been going everywhere. But I have to go ship this before the post office closes in like 2 hours, so yes. And in the process, I will be starting up my mom's new account. I just got an eBay notification. Let's see. I think it's an offer. Oh no, it's a message. Let's open it in real time. This is Laura doing business. I haven't replied to that email. I've been so slow this... Okay. Yeah, I don't think this guy is interested in the iPhone. I think it was another Puerto Rican. I got a lot of people interested in this iPhone. I listed it 2 days ago, and it has like 100, 200 views. Lots and lots of attention on the phone. But of course, you know, I got lots of questions too. I don't like selling electronics, especially modern electronics like phones, because it requires a lot of things that need to be in check before you list them. They have to be tested, you know, they have to be fully ready to be used by a completely new person. Unless, of course, it's like an old school electronic, like a VCR, you know, I just list it. And I'm just not the type of person that likes to test things. I'm really lazy when it comes to that. So I just like listing things like collectibles, which the only thing I have to make sure of is that it's not like gross or full of dust or yeah, just something like that. Easy stuff. But the good thing about electronics, that even though they're complex to list and stuff, and also risky. You know, you risk the fact that it may not work for the person who buys it, and then you have to deal with a return. Thankfully, I've never dealt with that. I try my best to avoid that. But the good thing is that if everything goes well, you make a ton of money. Electronics sell very well. So I'm trying to come up with names for my store. And, you know, I thought this would be like a long journey to find a name, but I just kind of got, because I was thinking, like my store right now is mostly based on collectibles and clothing. So it's kind of all over the place. I don't have like a specific niche, but it's just I like selling random things. You know, I don't like to narrow it all down to one thing. But if I were to, I would narrow it down to maybe collectibles and like special pieces of clothing. I don't know. So it would kind of be similar to the idea of a thrift store, which basically sells all kinds of things for, you know, good prices. So it would be like a gift store, but kind of thrifty. And then I thought of the name Thrifty Gifty or Gifty Thrifty. I don't know, but it's a really, I did some Googling and they say you have to come up with a name that's like silly but like easy to remember. You know, like Google, Skype, eBay. I don't know, Thrifty Gifty sounds a little bit silly to me, but it's a good name, you know? And I Googled it and nobody else has that name. Or Gifty Thrifty, I don't know. Thrifty Gifty. Or Gifty Thrifty. Gifty Thrifts. Even though I don't thrift shop. Although I did thrift shop a lot in Miami. It's actually really interesting. I love thrifting. Thrifty Gifty. Gifty Thrifty. I don't know, which one sounds better? Thrift secondhand stuff is like most of what I see here. Yeah. Okay. I kind of want like a cool name that rhymes, and I just feel like Gifty Thrifty or Thrifty Gifty is so freaking silly. I can't. It's not a name I feel I can have people take me serious with. So I Googled and like what rhymes with thrifty, because I want that thrift aspect, and I don't know, something that has to do with collectibles. I don't know. So there's Biddy, Christy, City, Crispy. I thought Crispy Thrifty, or Thrifty Crispy, no. Crispy Thrifties. That's actually not bad. Crispy Thrifties. Crispy. I don't know how people are gonna take me serious with these dumb names. Drifty, 50s, Filthy, Frisbee, Frisky Thrifties. What is frisky thing? I have a feeling it's not a very clean word. Playful, okay. Like a lively kitten. Okay, so let's put it here. Frisky Thrifties. Frisky Thrifty. Hefty, guilty, gritty, hippie, but there's not much hippiness about my stuff. Hippie, thrifty, no. Kishki, I don't know what that means. Kitty, lefty, lily, missy, misty, nearly, nitty, bicky, nitty, pithy, pity, pretty, quickly, risky, risky thrifties, no. Silly, sissy, 60, spiffy, sticky, swiftly, tipsy, tricky, twisty, whimsy, whiskey, wispy, no. That's about it. I want to see what rhymes with collectible. Affectable, expectable, collectible, connectable, correctable, defectable, delectable. I feel like a rapper right now. Detectable, like Eminem or something. Injectable, respectable, perfectable. Don't mess with me because I'm just respectable. Affordable collectibles. But I'm pretty sure somebody has that username. Affordable collectibles. I don't even want to try with that. Let's be real. Delectable, collectibles, injectables, selectable, suspensable. Is that even a word? I just made that up. Indefectible, thrifty, correctable, injectable, collectibles. What does it with me in rhymes? I have a feeling I'm not gonna be rhyming anything with collectibles, so I think I'm gonna continue trying out the Thrifties. Let's see what rhymes with thrift. Drift, gift, gift, lift, mift, rift, rift, shrift, shift, shrift, sift, skift, smift, sniffed, sniffed, stiffed, swift, adrift, shoplift, facelift, makeshift, thrift this, thrift this, if this, fit this, admit this, built this, permit this, resist this, country. I don't know. I did this. Swift kiss, thrift this. That's a tongue twister. I'm sorry. Resist the thrift. Silly rabbit. Tricks is for kids. I watched a lot of TV growing up. Dismiss the thrift. That's not bad, but it's a tongue twister. Dismiss the thrift. Dismiss the thrift vintage. I don't sell vintage. Thinks this. Dismiss this. Resist the thrift. I'm gonna do it. Resist the thrift. The thrift. These are such stupid names. Oh my god. Resist this. Thrift this. Resist. Twist the thrift. Consist. I'm getting out of hand. Coexist the thrifts. Thrifty gifty is probably gonna make it, I don't know. Untwist. Consist. A-list. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Like, I was thinking how I was eating Rice Krispies when I got back from Puerto Rico, and then I thought, nice Thrifties! That's a great name though. I mean, I really hope people get the joke, but it's like, I don't know, I like it. It's catchy. Resist the thrift is just kind of like, resist the thrifts. But who doesn't like thrift shopping? I love thrift shopping. I'm not trying to keep people from going. Frisky, thrifty, I don't know. Yeah, forget it. I don't want that. So there's thrifty, thrifties, dismiss the thrift, dismissed, thrift, dismissed. No. Resist the thrift. It's just, I feel like those two are just so hard to pronounce. Dismiss the thrift. It's like your tongue has to get crazy in order to pronounce that. Gifty, thrifty, and thrifty, gifty are catchy, but just way too silly. But then nice Thrifties, I don't know, it's just, I like the name. I need some outside opinions though. Check it out, guys. I am officially a business account on eBay. And I go by the name of Nice Thrifties. I couldn't resist the name. It's so freaking catchy and it's short and it rhymes with Rice Krispies, which was one of my favorite cereals. So, yes, I'm so excited, you guys. Holy man, wow! I have a business on eBay! There we go. Oh no, that's my mom. And I made a new account for her, so she's out of my business. So if you're looking for restored goodies, collectibles, or even clothing items, check out Nice Thrifties. And by the way, it's Thrifties, so T-I-E-S, not T-Y. Yeah. This right here is the reality of running a business. It's messy as fuck. I'm actually really digging the new eBay name, you guys. Like, I don't know, this doesn't happen to me very much, where I think of an amazing name that I like instantly and just feels great and I don't have to think about it for months on end. Anyway, I'm going out now and I'm taking you guys with me because, I don't know, today I'm not feeling very creative. Like, today I'm just feeling like general business stuff, like Live Life with Lau, Patreon, eBay, email, maybe drawing. I don't know when I'm going to get back to that, but I think I'm very close to the finishing line. And then it's off to James's drawing. I've been thinking about putting in my art Instagram, which is Lau Scribbles. I don't really like that name anymore. DM for business inquiries. So if anybody wants a portrait, they can contact me, and I don't know, I could start drawing as part of my job. Wow, that would be awesome, although very time consuming. And if I start getting a lot of people, I may have to hike the price because I can't work for like a lot for not that much. Because $100 is expensive, but at the same time, considering all the time I put into the drawing and the care and the love, I think it's worth more than $100. Your girl getting expensive, I tell you. Also, shout out to James. I actually went to Starbucks with my grandma, what was it, like 2 days ago? And I used the gift card for the first time. I got a café con leche, and she got a pocillo, which is basically like a little shot. So, thank you, James. Because of you, me and my grandma had a nice talk over coffee. And I'm probably gonna get another one because I am craving an iced coffee. Ooh, yes!
It's pointing at your head, you think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant.
I don't know, what kind of dance is that? By the way, this case was a piece of crap. Look at this. I haven't even had it for that long. Trash. Fun fact, I'm actually a big R&B fan. And I know this is like trendy R&B, like American music, but yeah, I was a big Trey Songz fan back in like 2013. Still am, it's just that he hasn't really released any new music. He was kind of like the big artist I was into back then. But I also really love 90s R&B, like African American R&B. What was his name? Jamie something. I forget his name, but I don't really know names. I just know, like, I just love the sound of the rhythm and stuff. And I've been finding some really nice R&B artists on SoundCloud lately. Oh my God, there's some good music. And so I don't know, just wanted to share that. Oh, hello there, post office. Nada. This is one of the artists on SoundCloud. Woo! These people are really freaking talented, man. I don't know how they do it. Check him out. I'll link him below. Woo! Oi! Shout out to you, James. As the coffee has been brought to you by you. My God, James, you're igniting my freaking coffee addiction. One gift card at a time. Just kidding. Thank you. Guys, I am proud to announce that the damn Luke Skywalker has sold after like 6 months listed. Oh my God. What a freaking nightmare. But you know what? I'm happy to say it's going out. And that kind of sucks because I just came back from the post office, man. I could have packed it up and shipped it, but no, it wouldn't have worked out because my post office closes at 4:30 and it's 4:50. And also I am preparing a update for y'all. So that should be exciting. And then I'm gonna list something else on eBay. Probably pack this up. I'm a little bit worried though, because thanks to the fact that this has not sold for so long, the Luke has bent in, as you can see in the packaging. It's like, it has a dent now, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know there's ways to like re-stretch plastic, but this is just nearly impossible. So I think it's missing something. I'm not even sure, let's be real. But yes, I've had this for years, you guys, and it's finally going away. Probably to a very nice person who likes to collect figures. And that's me! I just looked at the item details, and guess who bought the figure? Frickin' James, man. Dude, I'm not sure whether you did this out of generosity or if it was for your friend again, because he's purchased from me in the past for a friend of his. But thank you. I mean, I was not expecting that, and I am not worried about the dent anymore. I mean, I don't think you, out of all people, care too much about that. So yeah, I'll get the package ready to go. And thank you for removing that figure from my items on sale. I do have to credit you for that, yeah. Anyways, I've just been taking pictures of this watch, which I've had sitting on a shelf for like 5 months. I'm finally gonna post it on eBay, because I really just want to get rid of it. It's actually my grandfather's. I guess me, out of all people, should be keeping stuff, but I'm not very materialistic when it comes to sentimental value. I don't keep... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, am I dreaming, or is that my face? What? So I'm currently watching David DeFranco's newest Patreon vlog, and I paused it because I was gonna talk to you guys, and I just stared at the screen and I'm like, is that my sticker? I really thought that he like threw it away or something, because I mean, yeah, but I guess he kept it, and I think he thought it was cool enough to put on his fridge? What? That is so awesome, dude! My creation is on David DeFranco's fridge! Holy shit! Chicky's like, what's happening? And Blackie's just like, ooh, that nap was good. Yeah, I recently have let them be in my office. I don't know, they behave themselves, so why not? Check it out, just updated my drawing Instagram, and I also posted a story, so that's cool. Sneak peekers of your drawing, Barry. I've been trying my best to keep it a surprise, because I want you to go like, whoa! When you see it for the first time, but I just can't contain myself, so I'm posting a sneak peek. 200? No, I'm just joking, it's not 200. Shout out to James, your package is ready. Fun fact, I used the same box that you shipped the coffee and the gift cards in to ship the item to you. It was literally the perfect box. I hope you don't mind that I recycle boxes. I don't know if I should keep doing that, if I want to be professional. I was thinking actually I could like make stickers that say, this box is 100% recycled material. So people, you know, don't freak out and think, ew, this box is dirty, you know? Not that they will think that. I've never had an issue with buyers. And I've shipped some ugly boxes, trust me. I always nitpick now, you know, the nice boxes from the ugly ones. I don't, but back in my early eBay days, no, if the box was like all banged up and had seen better days, I still used it. I was like cheap, I don't know why. And if you're wondering where I get my boxes, my mom orders a lot of things on the internet. I think like 90% of her like stuff is from Amazon. She's a big Amazon person. So yeah. Actually no. She buys a lot from independent people. Hence why I get boxes so easily and why I don't pay for shipping materials. Speaking of which, I've been thinking about investing some money in a label printer because I'm so tired of printing paper and having to cut it and put it on the box when I could just print a label and slap it there and not have to worry about taping it or anything. It's just convenience, you know? The last investment I made for my eBay was my jewelry scale, which I don't know where it is. Anyway, I'm talking too much. It's almost 9 p.m. I have been editing for like 2 hours. I don't know. I didn't edit that much. Today was an eBay day, let's be real. And I had a lot of fun, so yeah. Hopefully I will finish Live Life with Lau. I'm not sure if tomorrow, because my dad invited me to do something, I don't know what. So we'll see. Good day though, I had a lot of fun. Check it out, guys. I'm going pro. I just quickly designed like a little starter, I guess you could say, for my eBay interface, account interface. And yeah, maybe I'll add something else here. I'm not sure yet. But this is temporary.
I'm getting some mosquitoes out.
Alright, now we're talking.
This is that time.
I finally have a new episode for you guys. Only that, well, it's not quite done. You see all those markers? That's stuff I gotta go through and fix or blur or whatever, and I still have to do the beginning and the ending. And then we're done. Remember the watch? Sold within a few hours, actually, upon listing. I'm gonna try and see if I can clean up a little bit because this is just getting out of hand, you guys. Like, it's not even funny anymore. And I'm also running out of space in my closet area here because my mom's side is that one. You can see all her junk there, and yeah. That's the only downside about, well, this office, is that it's not completely mine. Which is, I mean, it's understandable, obviously. I do not own this house. This is, well, this is my mom's, if, you know, you want to be realistic. But, you know, she gave me this space for my work. So, I don't know, maybe I could push her buttons a little bit in a positive way and see if she can clear it out a little bit for my dearest packing material and also some stuff. Yeah, I'm also running out of things. I know I've been saying that for a while, but anyway, I need to clean this room. Much better. It's still a little bit messy, but I mean, yeah. Especially the desk. That was probably the biggest change. But I still have those piles of paper and stuff. I really hate having piles of paper, man. It really sucks. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just sold the iPhone. I've been getting sales every single freaking day, you guys. This is crazy. Also, I'm about to upload LLL21. Also, remember that's, well, actually, I don't know if I've talked to you guys. I started editing the New York Adventures, and I have the perfect song that I want to use, and I emailed the manager of the artist. The artist is not big at all. Like, that guy has, I mean, I don't know if he's just starting out, but like, I have a much bigger audience than he does. But I messaged the manager, and I think I made a bit of a mistake because I got a little bit too professional with my initial email. I kind of I literally sounded like some producer or something, and I think that he got a little carried away by that and maybe thought that I have a big budget, and so he asked me if I have a budget, and I just kind of toned it down a bit, and I said, listen, I'm just a student starting out, So the most I'm willing to pay is like 20 bucks per song. So I'm really hoping he agrees. I do not want to pay $50 again, like that last song for my documentary. Like, I'll pay for that amount for a big artist, but considering this guy, you know, this is a very, very small group, I cannot pay $50. I'm sorry, but they're not there yet, not for me. But this is the perfect song, and I really hope he agrees. So yeah, at least I sold the iPhone, so I guess I'm gonna have to pack that up. Oh my gosh, I'm selling things left and right. That's a good thing though. Yeah. Check out this new shirt I got in the thrifts back in Miami. I got a lot of clothes from the thrifts in Miami. It's just I've been slowly wearing them, but I know this is not what you would expect somebody to wear during summer in Puerto Rico, but this summer's been a joke, you guys. Like, temperatures have not been that hot compared to last year at least, and I think that's why they're saying that the hurricane season is really not going to be that bad this year, because it's just not been that hot. And even when I went to Miami, like, Miami is like 10 times hotter than Puerto Rico because there's no humidity and it's all flat. One of the reasons why I hate going there during summer. And it was like, it was hot, you know, but it was not unbearably hot. Like, I could walk out in the open and not feel suffocated. And that was kind of weird. And like, usually like the bad heat here starts around June, and it's almost August, and I'm still kind of just waiting for that big heat wave to come and not leave until like December, you know. So I've been able to wear long sleeves and stuff and not feel horribly awful. And obviously I'm not going like out, well, I am, but I'm going to a hospital, which is why I'm wearing this, because it's really cold there. Speaking of hospitals, I'm sorry, but my inner feminist is coming out. And I'm not much of a feminist. I was when I started college. I mean, everybody becomes a feminist when they go to college for the first time, but now it's just kind of like, whatever, I don't really care. Like, yeah, women should have their rights and stuff, but we should also not make such a big deal about it, because, I mean, like, I get it, you know, you want to, like, do things just like men do and stuff, and that's great, but I think that, like, you should prove your point, but not overly do it. Just go out and do it, you know, lead by example, not by word of mouth. I just think it works better that way. So women, do your thing, girl, you know, don't wait around for somebody to give you approval to, yeah, I don't even know who I'm talking to, but yeah. But in this case, my inner feminist is coming out because this is just stupid. So I went to the hospital the other day, not me. My grandfather was hospitalized because chemo. You surprised? And he really needed me to go pick up some keys. It was kind of like an emergent thing because my grandmother got locked out of the house. It was really hot that day. So I went rushing over there. Yeah, and I got to the hospital lobby and they didn't let me go up to his room. Why? Because I was wearing shorts. The thing is, only women who wear shorts cannot go up, because I saw men going up in their shorts and I was just like, hello, that dude just went up and he's wearing shorts, why can't I? And, you know, a stupid thing that would have taken me 15 minutes or less to go up to his room and grab what he needed me to get for my grandmother turned into like a 45-minute to an hour mission, because they had to call an employee, wait for the employee, and then finally when the employee arrived I had to tell him the details and what room my grandpa was in, and then we had to wait for the employee to go up and do the deed, and then I was able to get the keys. And it's just like, it's really stupid. It's a really old hospital, and also Puerto Rico is very behind. Like, there's still a lot of sexism here. You know, I think it's just more influenced in Hispanic countries than it is in maybe Europe or America. I don't know, but that's just one of the examples, and I think it's just so stupid. So obviously I have to wear jeans every time I go to that dumb hospital, which is fine because I'm always wearing jeans. But the one time that I really needed to get to my grandfather, I was wearing shorts. I didn't think twice of it. You know, I was in a hurry, and they didn't let me go up. Guys, I just dropped another investment just now as I was in line in the post office. I finally bought a label printer, and I got a great deal. I was just, you know, surfing the web. You know, I was searching eBay, and I found a great deal on a thermal label printer, which usually sells for like, well, I don't know how much it usually sells for, but yeah, I got it at a great price. It's new out of the box, so I'm very excited to receive it. I was originally going to try and see if I could win at a bid battle, but I just didn't want to run the risk, and I found such a good deal. I got it for $140 free shipping. Usually they sell for like $120, and then the shipping's like $20. So either way, I was gonna end up paying a lot of money for it. So I just decided to go with this one, and I'm so happy I did. I just have to contact the seller now to let him know not to post any feedback on behalf of my purchase, because I'm trying to run a business, so I don't want people to see, oh, I'm such a good buyer, you know. I want them to see that I'm a great seller, not a buyer. But you guys, I've been dropping a lot of money lately, so this is just the third out of many purchases I've done. So I bought a hard drive, finally, a 2 terabyte Western Digital. So that was like $60 something. It's used. Both of these are kind of like on the used side. So yeah, I've been dropping a lot of loads on used products, but this one's new technically. So I just wanted to let y'all know. Also, because I sold the iPhone, it kind of helped out a little bit. So in theory I only spent about $90, because the majority of the money I used from my iPhone sale. So yeah, I'm very happy about that, and I'm just gonna contact the seller now. And I just got back from the post office. Delivering the watch. I know I could have delivered the iPhone as well, but I just didn't have time to pack it up, so I'll do that tomorrow. Check it out, my new label printer. New out of box, and what's cool about it is that it doesn't use ink. It uses thermal to basically kind of like in print thing. I don't know how to explain it. It uses heat to print instead of ink, so that's gonna save me a lot of money. Oh my god, you guys! Toys R Us is officially gone! That sucks. So many memories from that place. And just like that, I ran out of memory in my camera, so I'm switching back to the iPhone, which actually has a new case. I'll show you at home if I have a free memory card. I gave in, you guys. I really did. I know I've mentioned many times how I don't buy expensive iPhone cases because I don't see a reason. It's like, you know, my sunglasses. But after that last case, well, actually I have it right here. Oh, you can't see it. The yellow one. It was such a piece of crap, you guys, that it completely just turned me off. And I took my grandfather to the hospital today to get checked out. By the way, he's doing phenomenally, surprisingly. I know you guys, some of you have been telling me that you're sorry and stuff, that he's going through this. That was my grandmother. She just passed me. Anyway, so thank you guys for your support on that. He's doing good, surprisingly, even though he's doing a really hardcore chemo treatment. Anyway, changing the topic. While he was in his appointment today, doctor visit, whatever, I went to ship that stuff, you know, for eBay, and some letters he needed me to ship as well. And I went to Best Buy. I don't usually go to Best Buy to actually buy things unless it's Black Friday. But I went this time because it was close by and it was convenient, and I did not feel like going on eBay for an hour looking for iPhone cases. And I just gave in, you guys. I bought not a hugely expensive case. It was actually pretty cheap because I have a pretty old iPhone according to standards these days. Most iPhone cases they sell are for like the iPhone X and for the iPhone 8 and 7 in some cases, but when it came to the iPhone 6S, there was like 3 options only, and in the like the bottom of the shelves, you couldn't even see them. And I really like it. It's a clear silicone case, and it was $20, which is definitely a lot compared to what I usually spend, which is like $1. You know, if I'm feeling extra generous, I'll spend $3. But I'm really happy that I spent the extra money on this case because I have a feeling it's gonna last me a long while. And it's just a great quality case compared to what I've had the past year, let's be real. So yeah, I'll show you guys when I get home. I'm gonna go home now to have some oh wait, no, I was gonna go to Starbucks to get a coffee. Shout out to James, but I don't know if I should. Oh yes, I'm gonna go to Starbucks. Just wait, this car to pass. Ah! Oh god, this car does not have the best transmission. It's a pretty old car, so yeah, I'll see you guys when I've got my latte. Which I've actually been making iced coffee every morning now. It's really good. I'm surprised how good it actually turns out. But thanks to James, I've been getting lots of iced lattes at Starbucks. Not very often though, because iced lattes are freaking expensive, man. $4 for a 12 ounce. So I'm gonna get a 16 ounce. I don't know if I should. I really don't feel like making it at home, so I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna drink it with my burrito at home. Or no, maybe I should make a vegan pizza. Oh my god, you guys, I'm eating so much shit. You can kind of see the case here in my mirror there. I hope you like it. It's actually really sweet. I'm not supposed to be recording like this. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Starbucks time. I've never actually shown you like a physical Starbucks, I think. I'm sorry about that. Oh my gosh, I almost hit that car. I'm so sorry. I know you guys are probably like, Laura, do not record and drive. Don't be stupid. It's actually not that hard, but I don't know. I have a feeling one of these days I'm gonna get in an accident because I tend to text and drive quite a bit. I think that texting and driving is up there with like drunk driving, I think. I don't know. Just exited Starbucks drive-through. Shout out to James. I hope you can see it. My god, 16-ounce Starbucks iced lattes remind me so much of high school. I remember I would buy a regular iced latte, grande, that's what they call it, every morning with, what was it, a pita? No. What was that sandwich called? I forget the name. It was like a white bread thing with mozzarella cheese and pesto and tomatoes. What kind of bread was that? Ugh, I forgot. But yeah, I used to buy that every morning. It was like a total of $9. $9! That's a lot of money. But of course, I was in high school. I didn't consider it a lot of money yet, because I wasn't a broke-ass college student yet. I'm not that broke though, lately. I've been selling every single day on eBay. Well, for now. I haven't sold anything today, so something tells me I'm gonna break that thing today. It's okay though. I don't expect to sell every day. I want to start listing every day, or at least every other, no, not every other day, every day except weekends. I think that's very important in eBay. Trying to build a store is just listing and listing and listing. In this case, yeah, you have to be consistent if you want the real money to come in. But it's easy. I enjoy it. I got a couple listings that are not totally ready, but I have some drafts and stuff. Anyway, so I'm gonna hate myself when it comes to importing this, but whatever. There's a humongous package on top of my, in front of my door. Also, I'm so excited for Orange is the New Black Season 6. It premieres in like 5 or 4 days. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm so excited, but I'm so excited. Orange is the New Black. I can't believe it. I feel like I watched the first season yesterday. Anyway, I'm home now. So, let's go make a burrito! By the way, this is the case that I got. Seems like a pretty good case. I don't know anything about this brand. I don't know anything about any brands except for like Specs. I know of that brand because it's a pretty old one. But yeah, the case is not in here, but it's like pretty fancy compared to what I usually buy, and I'm sure you guys are aware of that because I mean you've seen it in this series. But yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. It makes my iPhone a little bulky, but I think it's worth it. Shout out to Mary Lou, man. It's been a while since I got any comments on No Rules to Creativity. I don't know if you're gonna see this, but I'm really happy that I helped you with my video, even though it's a little outdated by now, but still, awesome. You're awesome. Got my burrito and my Starbies, and watching some treasure hunt videos.
I'm back out here in the woods today.
I really
it's like 95 degrees out here.
They're interesting. Guys, this is the face. This is the face. Sorry if the camera's a little I got approval to use the song, and not only that, I'm gonna use it for very cheap because I told them what I usually pay for songs, which the truth is, I don't really pay that often. But shh. Anyway, and it took like 2 days, but he answered and he said, let's do it. Clance is down. Clance is the name of the artist. I'll link him below. Awesome dude. Not that I've heard much of his music, but he sounds great because they asked for my mailing address, and I was like, that's weird. They never asked me for my address. And then I kept reading and reading, and it said, Clance would like to send you a token of his appreciation. And I'm like, what? He wants to bribe me when I should be bribing him? Okay. I have a feeling it's probably like a CD or something, or I don't know, maybe a vinyl of his latest album. I have a feeling it's a CD. But yeah, that is amazing. He didn't say anything though about payment. I'm so confused. Also, this manager has a really cool like quote by Jim Carrey in his about on the bottom of his email. That is so awesome. Anyway, so yes, I got the approval to use the song for New York, The Full Adventures. Yay! I'm so excited! I'm so excited because I'm almost done with Passport Lovers. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna skip the documentary a little bit and start working on New York Adventures. Because I'm just feeling, man, I'm feeling the hipsterness. I'm feeling the indie in my heart. No, I'm just kidding. I worked on the documentary a few days ago, actually. It's looking good. Very different from my style, but I mean, isn't every video of mine like completely different than the last one? Anyway, so I'm so excited, and I'm editing right now Passport Lovers. Oh, I was gonna say, I have a feeling he wants to bribe me because I have like a much larger audience than Clance. Clance has like 2,000 followers on SoundCloud, which is great. And then on YouTube, he has a very small audience, much smaller than the SoundCloud one. So maybe he feels like I'm doing him a favor by showing his music in my videos. Who knows? Anyway, I'm so excited! Yay! Anyway, you guys, I haven't heard the song ever since I emailed the manager because I was so scared of, like, I didn't want to get my hopes up, you know, that I couldn't use the song. But now that I have the approval, I can listen to the song again happily and know that it's in my possession. And oh my gosh, you guys, I've been spending so much money. Well, not really that much, but I've been eyeballing this guitar. You see, I hate spending money, like a lot of money, but once I like drop the first payment, there's no stopping me. I just keep going. Like, not in a bad way, but like I keep remembering things that, oh my gosh, there's that thing that I've been wanting to get or that I've been needing for a while, and until, you know, it just, yeah. And an electric guitar is something that I've wanted for so many years, ever since I bought my acoustic guitar back in 2014, and I found a great deal on this used Yamaha that comes with like the amp and everything. I don't have to buy anything else because I'm a total newbie when it comes to electric guitars. I don't know anything about them. So I didn't want to like buy the guitar on its own and then have to worry about the amp and the well, not the strings. I don't care about the strings because I usually like use them for years until they're not usable anymore and my fingers are literally suffering. So I'm thinking about dropping another payment. It's like a total of $100 because the guitar's like $50 and then the shipping's like $50. So it's not a bad deal at all. And the guitar normally goes for like $150 on its own, but because it's not only used, but also it's like super yellow from storage, so nobody's gonna want to buy that. But honestly, I don't care about the looks. I just want the guitar, and it's actually a guitar from the 90s, so it's not brand new. But the seller says it's perfect and all of that, so I'm thinking about it. I've got 20 hours to make a decision. So yeah, that's the latest, and I'm still vlogging on my iPhone. I'm sorry, future Laura, but you gotta keep up with me. I have not emptied my memory cards. Today I've just been editing Passport Lovers. I've been stuck in this one part, and I can't move on because I've been obsessing over it. Ugh! But I'm about to move on now because I'm getting so tired of the same part. So yeah. Alright, it is the 25th of July. What time is it? 1:30 p.m. I just wrapped up a very long hour and a half of answering email. Oh my god, I answered like 4 or 5 emails from like 3 or 4 different people. That's crazy. Email is like becoming a thing now in my life, which is kind of weird because I opened my business email and for the first 6 months I didn't receive like anything except for like an email from James and maybe I think one other person. I don't know, but it wasn't anything business related. And then like ever since the first TV opportunity, it's like I every month I get more and more and more email, which is a good thing. I mean, it's opportunity. It's finally knocking on my door, you know? I've been waiting for this for a long time. And I'm so excited to release Passport Lovers. I'm kind of afraid though, I will be honest. After what happened with No Rules to Creativity, which was another kind of, you know, same story, different project. You know, I spent a long time working on that, and then when it finally came out, it barely got any attention. Like, No Rules to Creativity, don't get me wrong, it's a great video, but it hasn't even reached 2,000 views, and it's almost a year old. Compare that to my documentary, which is around like 13,000 views, and I released it 8 months ago. So I'm kind of afraid that Passport Lovers will be kind of the same deal, where, you know, I've put all this work into it and then it's probably just gonna get, yeah, like 1,000 views. But I don't know, because my life now actually has gotten some pretty decent views. It's around 3,000, which is not bad at all, considering that's like not my best work. But I think it's because I released it right after my documentary, and it kind of has, you know, something to do with it. It's kind of like a follow-up, you know, when Passport Lovers is just like a travel video. And after Passport Lovers, honestly, I think I'm gonna take a break from heavy edits like that. I mean, I love them, don't get me wrong, but 8 months, it's a long time to be working on such a hectic project, so I definitely will take a very well-earned break from that kind of editing, and I'm just gonna focus on more documentary, indie style stuff like the adventures video and the new documentary, which, I'm not gonna lie, the new documentary is taking a weird direction that I'm not so sure is that insane like my original documentary. But the beginning of that video is so great that I just cannot discard it, you know? So I'm really hoping that the footage I have turns into something great in the future as I progress with it. But I'm so excited to work on the adventures video. That's another thing. I have not seen that footage, the vlog footage of my New York adventures, since I recorded it. So I have no idea what to expect. For all I know, it could be like a really shitty video that I'm getting my hopes up for way too much. But yeah, I have to get changed now because I have to go to the post office to ship the iPhone, which I did not do yesterday because I got caught up with Passport Lovers and I felt really bad because I didn't do anything but Passport Lovers. Anyway, yeah, productive morning so far. Awesome. It's nice to finally have a fresh memory card. Jeez, Louise. Hold on just a sec. I am transferring footage. Alright, there we go. That should be a while. Guys, I have a bit of a massive unboxing here. Okay, it's not that massive, but I just received 2 of the things that I've purchased in the last couple of days. I didn't, on the guitar thing, I didn't end up buying it, and I'm glad I didn't, because I spoke to a friend who knows a lot about guitars, and I told him the kind of sounds that I'm into, and now I know exactly what guitar I want, thanks to his help. And I'm not gonna get it for a while, because I think I'm gonna wait till Christmas to gather up some money, you know, from gift money and stuff, and use that to buy it, because it is quite an expensive guitar. It's not that expensive if I get it used, but compared to the one that I wanted to buy, which is like ended up selling for 60 bucks, this one is like used. You can get it from $200 to $300, which is a lot more, but my friend told me that, you know, when it comes to electric guitars, it's better to invest in something that goes with the kind of sounds that you like rather than just any old guitar. And I really do think that's right. So I'm gonna hold off with my wallet for a little while and just, you know, focus on, you know, the work stuff and you know, maybe get some little things here and there, but the big payment, save it for Christmas when I have a little more of a money foundation to be spending on things as expensive as an electric guitar. And plus Christmas is not even that far off anyway, so for now let's unbox these 2 packages that I just received today. I was only expecting one of them, but apparently both of them arrived, so awesome. I'm gonna turn the AC on because it's a little hot in here. Alright, so let's start with, should I start with the big one or this? I'm gonna start with the small one, so here we go. I'm pretty sure you guys know what this is. I mean, I think I've already talked about it, but I'm so excited to finally have this. so I can get back into gaming. Nice. I think the CD fell out. That's normal. Yep. I finally got the Uncharted the Nathan Drake collection. Whoa. It smells like cigarettes. I don't care. I'm used to it. It's been a while since I bought something that smells like cigarettes. Holy smokes. Literally. But yes, here we go. I bought it used. I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't buy new games anymore unless it's like on release and it's a game I'm dying to get. But the last brand new game I bought was Grand Theft Auto 5 on release, so you can imagine it was a while ago. But yeah, I'm all about second-hand stuff these days, y'all. Anyway, yeah, I got this for $9 and like $3 shipping, so it was pretty good. Usually they sell for from $12 to $15 plus shipping, so you can see how I got it for a lower price. It smells like cigarettes, but I don't care. I saved some money. Here's the inside. I am definitely going to be playing this, although not too much today, because tonight at 12 a.m. Orange is the New Black Season 6 comes out, and I'm very excited. I've been like patiently counting the days. I don't know why. I'm usually not so excited about the new season, but the trailer for this one looks so good, and the last season left off on a total cliffhanger, so I'm just like, girl, I've been waiting a year to see what happens. I'm excited. Anyway, so that is the first unboxing. Super neat. I think I'm actually gonna get off work today early just to play a little bit of this, you know, after my chores, of course. Anyway, so that is the first package. Let's move on to the second one, which I don't know if I've talked about, but this is something I've been needing for a while now, and I'm so happy I finally got it. Well, I didn't really get it. My mom pushed me to buy it because, well, let's just open it so I can say why. I cannot break this one because it's plastic, it's poly. And it says, thank you. You're welcome. Ooh, sweet. Okay. Interesting protective covers. It's been a while since I got a package that was so protected. Usually people just dump things in like a bubble thing like that, and that's it. But this person was feeling generous, and it was free shipping, so that's a big plus, yo. That's a big plus. And I'm cutting towards me because I'm a great example of life and how you should treat it. Alrighty, y'all. What is this? A cube. I'm so excited. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know what this is already, but I love this paper. I can't keep it though. This guy wrapped it in tape. It's okay. I have a lot of it. Where do I even begin to... Oh my god. Why? Pulling out my 4th grade scissors. Quite literally, I got these when I was in 4th grade. And I still got them because I cherish my belongings. I used to have a second one, but I think I lost it. Ooh, I love the color. This is definitely a first for me. But here it is. A hard drive. Wow, how exciting, Laura. You got an orange hard drive. And I didn't think of it, but orange. I got an orange hard drive the day before Orange is the New Black's release. Wow. Coincidence much? I think so, yeah. And the cable. Now, what is so special about this very saturated hard drive? It's 2 terabytes, which means, for those who don't know anything about computers, it's 2,000 gigabytes, which is a lot of storage. Well, for me at least, but for a lot of people this isn't too much. This is my first ever 2 terabyte hard drive. All my hard drives are 1 terabyte, which means it's 1,000 gigabytes. And they're all pretty much full. Yeah, So for a couple months, I've been using my mom's external hard drive, which is like 500 gigabytes. And like when she gave me that, when she let me borrow it at least, it was like barely full. She had probably used like 100 gigabytes or less. But ever since I started using it, that hard drive is pretty much almost full as well. And my mom has been kind of sick of it. So she pushed me to go on eBay and find a new hard drive. And I was between this one, which is a Western Digital, and all my hard drives are Western Digital, so I have a lot of trust in the brand. And I was also looking at a hard drive called LaCie, which is very used among filmmakers, but it was only 1 terabyte and it was like $15 cheaper than this one. So I thought, you know, if for 15 bucks I can get a lot more storage, why not go with that? And also it's a brand that I've, you know, been using for years. So, and the seller said that he only used this like once after buying it, so it's pretty much new, and I got it for the price of a used one. So I mean, look at that. Does this look like it's been unwrapped? I think not. So yeah, I've already got a plan on how I'm going to use these. This hard drive I think is going to become my main hard drive because it has the most. So my camera stopped recording. I don't know what I was saying when it stopped recording. I was kind of explaining what I'm going to be using these for. This is basically going to become my main hard drive because obviously it has the most storage, duh. And it's also like the prettiest one, so it's going to be the chosen one. But I'm not going to do that just yet because I want to have trust in it. I don't want to like put all my projects in here and then this thing die for no reason because I haven't been using it that long. So for now, I'm just going to copy all my main projects in here and operate mostly from here, but still continue to dump copies of my projects into my older hard drives, which are basically over time going to become backup drives, and this being my main one. And this also means that when I travel, I'm going to have more weight added to my bags, because these things are heavy. Anyway, yeah. Let's get right on it now. I'm currently transferring this footage and stuff to my sorting panel, and because I got my new hard drive, I'm just gonna basically use this time to start, you know, creating that foundation, and you know, because I gotta give my mom her hard drive back, so let's do it. There it is, everybody. It has joined the family, although the family will soon be going back down to 3 because, well, you know. Blackie, stop. I think I'm gonna get an early start on my nightly routines. Slow day. I didn't do much. Blackie! I just edited a little bit of Passport Lovers. I finally united the ending with the actual draft. And I fixed a bunch of things. It's scary, you guys, uniting everything and just seeing how it all looks together for the first time. I'm kind of like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, it's perfect, but I'm also not like, it's terrible, but I'm like afraid that my mind will switch and think that it's terrible. But I've been editing a lot, Passport Lovers, these last 3 days, and I've been a little bit obsessed with it, you know, long hours. This hasn't happened to me in a while. I've been really good with balancing things, but every now and then things just get a little bit out of balance, and that's fine. Also, eBay sales got slow again, which is fine. I mean, I had a great start this week, so I'm hoping that it catches up. I've been listing, I listed something today. I listed 2 CDs, and then I have this leather jacket that I have the draft ready. It's just I don't have the correct shipping material, but I ordered it. I needed some poly shipping bags, so that should be here within the next couple of days, I hope. I made sure I ordered from the US and not freaking China. Otherwise it takes like 3 months to get to me. And I really need to get back to Barry's drawing, man. I'm being a bad artist with it. Because then I have to do James's drawing. I know James is like patient, but I gotta be a good artist thing. I'm gonna do my thing now so I can play Uncharted again. Jesus. That is gonna take a while. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just found some pictures I'm gonna share with you of my trip to New York in 2007. This is crazy. So there's me. I think this was in some toy store. I don't really know which one. But you can tell I'm so enthusiastic about the whole thing just by looking at my face. And I actually still have that Grinch. I think I showed it to you guys once, I'm not sure. And I was wearing Heelys, which I don't know if you guys know what those were, but it was like shoes with wheels in the bottom. Pretty interesting. And then that's me in that piano thing from the movie Big. I really have no idea where this is, but it's like a famous toy store. And once again, you can tell I'm so enthusiastic about the whole thing compared to those other kids. Yep. So happy to be there. Oh gosh, I don't really know what this is, but for some reason I just decided to take a picture of my closet when I was a kid. This was probably, yeah, I was probably, yeah, very young. Young enough to play with toys still, basically. I sold that though. Not too long ago. Aw, look, it's Darth Vader I sold the other day. And I also, actually, this is the R2-D2 I sold to James. This one, though, I will never sell. I'm sorry, it means so much to me. And I don't know what that is. I'm going through, because my mom, she kept a lot of my original folders from when I used her computer back in 2007. Yeah, I'm just looking at all these pictures now. It's pretty crazy. Reliving these memories. Oh god, there's videos. Oh my gosh. I think I just found all my Lego videos. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just found uh-oh. All my old movies from when I was a kid. I have to watch some of these. This is gonna be cringy. Guys, I'm cringing. First off, I'm gonna show you some of these, but I just know my voice was very high and very different, and I don't think I ever realized that until now. Oh my god, what is this?
Where it has to go.
This is me making a video on how to play the flute, because I was into that back then. And yes, I do know how to play the flute a little bit.
Well, you just put it. Just see the.
And actually, you can actually, for those of you who are curious to, you know, when I had a Puerto Rican English accent, this was when I was very alive and well.
Green line? Well, you put it until, there.
Oh, good.
Okay. Now,
Great job.
The circle and the line must be together, just like that. Now, the flute is like this.
I don't even want to watch myself playing this. I'm sorry, no.
Well, now you take the tiny part, it's tiny, put it right here. You see this line right there? This line has to be in the center.
This was 2008, by the way. Look at my teeth gap. Jesus Christmas. That was big.
Just like that.
Thank God for puberty, that's all I can say.
See how it is?
But I was really cute, I have to admit. I have never realized how cute I was. Oh geez, and I've also realized how I've actually aged. Oh my gosh, like my skin is not that smooth anymore. What's this? Oh my gosh, AdventCure211. That was like my OG username. By the way, I really like that shirt. Holy smokes, where do you get that? Oh, Laura, you and your flute face. So you see, this is how I learned how to do so many things. Because I was alone a lot of the time when I was a kid. So I either watched TV all day or I just learned things that I didn't know how to do. And I got that flute because my mom used to play it in high school. So I found it in the closet one day. And for the next 6 months, I was just like learning how to play it.
Laura, get dressed. We're going to the movies.
Oh, this is for a movie that I directed when I was like a kid, but I never actually put it together. And my mom helped me and my friend, my best friend in elementary school, shoot it. Oh god, this is so embarrassing.
Laura, get dressed. We're going to the movies.
I don't even remember what that movie was about.
Hi there, this is Laura. And today I'm going to present you my...
I skipped my first last name. Oh my gosh! My room in 2008! Oh my gosh!
And these are...
Look at all my Legos! I sold most of them. R.I.P.
Everything's there.
I still have that one. I'm getting bored. Move on. Okay. What's this? More like, oh my god, I had a lot of Legos. I totally forgot about all this. I still have this jail. It's one of the only things I kept. Because I built it myself. Oh, I sold that! Remember when I sold... No, I don't know if I ever showed you guys. I sold that when I was a senior in high school. I made like 30 bucks. This is getting a little boring. It's just me showing off literally every single thing. This was my best friend in elementary school.
Why? No, help me. I'll do it by my own.
Oh my god. I think he walked in with Cheeky in one of these. No. I haven't talked to him since we graduated from elementary school. I wonder how he is. Oh god. Did I just shoot a Nerf? Where's the one where he walks in with Cheeky? I remember it vividly. That was part of our movie. Oh great. Oh my god, what in the hell? Am I Indiana Jones? No! No! This is so cringe. Oh my god. I'm sorry, this is too much. This... Guys, I think I know what this is. Hey, Blackie! Blackie! This is an Indiana Jones spoof that me and my best friend decided was an amazing idea to make. And I was Indiana Jones. I don't know why. Oh my god. What have I gotten myself into? Where's the part with Cheeky though? I know it was somewhere around here. Look at all my Lego and Transformer videos. I wonder if my stop motion... No, because this was with a flip video. So I don't think my stop motion stuff is around here. What's this? What? Is that just me jumping? I don't really know what that was all about, but I think it was part of some movie. But I mean, guys, this is kind of like visual proof that I've been doing this since I was literally a child. I mean, I can't believe this. I thought these videos were gone forever, but apparently not. This is crazy.
Hi everybody, and today I'm going to
This was before I even had a YouTube channel. I was making these videos for nobody, just for myself. I should make like a video using all this content as kind of like a history of me, or I don't know. Oh god. That TV static in the background before we had like a flat screen. I don't really know what's going on here. I think I made this and I was so proud, so I decided to make a video. It's just me showing it. Literally. I was a really lonely kid if you think about it. That's fine. That's what made me so unique nowadays. And it's kind of weird how, wow, this was 10 years ago. And 10 years later, I'm still a total weirdo. Props. Guys, check it out. I found Cheeky 10 years ago. Okay, so this is me walking. That's it. That's Blackie. And look at Cheeky. She looks so young. Wow. You can hear SpongeBob in the background. Cheeky was like a puppy here. She was like 2 years old. I think I was doing noises on purpose because I thought it was really cute how she did that. Oh my god, Cheeky! You were so young and skinny there. Now you're like old. But not fat, just old. Wow.
Bye. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and give me my 5 stars.
Oh my god.
With a special feature.
Yeah, I think I was like making videos for my aspiring YouTube channel because I remember I really wanted one. And I don't know if you guys noticed how I said, and don't forget to give me 5 stars. I totally forgot that back in the early YouTube days, it wasn't a like or a dislike. It was just like you would rate the video using star ratings. I totally forgot that was a thing. Wow. That is crazy. That is very crazy. These are literally time capsules. Alright, so here's an excellent example of how I used my time as a kid to do a lot of like arts and crafts kind of things. I would make like these, I took my mom's like materials for like I don't know, I would just take my mom's materials for like gift baskets and whatever, and I would make these like doll things, and like I would just take the randomest things such as these twisty ties and just make art out of them for no good reason. And it's, I don't know, I just naturally like making things, man. Oh my gosh. This is the Indiana Jones that I'm currently selling on my eBay. Don't even ask where I got this or why. I don't know. This is why I love this figure so much, because I don't know, I've had it for years, you guys, and in this video I called it my favorite figure. So it still is my favorite figure nowadays, let's just be real. Mary had a little lamb, and she gave it away. That was me playing the flute. Oh my gosh. So insane. I looked around and this is all I could find, you guys. There aren't any more videos. At least in my folder. It's so sad. So much of this footage was lost. I wish I could get it. I'm gonna check my mom's part of the hard drive. She might have. Oh my gosh, yeah, she has a ton of pictures of memories. 1990. Whoa! It's my mom and my dad in the 90s. That is crazy. Whoa. I would show these, but out of privacy and stuff, I'm not going to. I guess I could show my mom in the 90s. There she is, looking very 90s. Goodness me. That early 2000s outfit. That is just... Actually, I really enjoyed those shoes. They were really comfy. I remember that. This was in Miami, by the way. This doesn't exist anymore. This was in Lincoln Road. This is me and Emma. I don't know if you guys remember her, but we were at a museum that day, and I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but I've always hated museums. And you can see it in my face here once again. How enthusiastic I am to be where I was. This was on a totally different occasion, but notice how I'm always wearing the same freaking shirts. Still the same. I've never liked having too many clothes. Like, I find a shirt I like and I just wear it until I can't wear it anymore because I'm really sick of it and I want something else. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is like, I have no idea what this is, but this was my Facebook profile picture in like 2008. Yeah, I know. I kid you not when I tell you I went through a pretty real emo phase when I was in my preteens. 2010, the peak of my preteens. I know, we're going on a full-on ride through my evolution here. I'm just having fun. And my last year at my old elementary school. Whoa! I used to love those pants. I wish I still had them. I don't think I would fit in them though. So this was like preteen. Oh no, wait, no. I think I was already 13 here. Let me check. This was December 31st. What? 2006? That's not right. No, that's probably 2012. No, it's 2010? No. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I was definitely probably 13 years old there. Oh gosh, look! When I got Just Cause 2 for Christmas, I don't even want to start with my look, but yeah, I was very insecure, emo 13-year-old, let's just say that. Oh my gosh, you idiot! Why didn't you keep that shirt? I love it! I probably hated it back then. But see, that's the thing. Now I really like these kinds of shirts. You idiot! You should have kept it. I'm just kidding. I was really skinny when I was 13. That's because I lost like all my baby fat when I was between 12 and 13. And I hadn't hit puberty yet. So it was like I lost all my baby fat. So there was like no fat. You know what I'm saying? There was like, yeah, I was still like in a transition. And then, well, that was just history when I turned like 14. I don't know. We'll see, because I'm getting to the year now. This is 2010. Okay, so we're getting now to 2011. This was pre-acne. You can see some of the spots coming up there. And very active on the sad diet. I really like that jacket, you idiot! Why did you keep it? I don't know, I'm just kidding. Oh goodness me. This is when I started to get into indie music a lot. Hey, isn't that this USB? Wow, that means I've had it since 2012. Pretty good, pretty good. This was Christmas 2012, yes. Wow, it's been a while. Oh, look at me with Max Payne. It took me like a year to actually play it because I didn't like it that much. Wow, when I had a lot of hair and long hair. Those were the days. It's whatevs. My feet in 2012. Check this out, guys. So my grandma gave me this, or well, my dad gave it to me through my grandma. And it's basically, it used to be her father's, I think. It's basically a bunch of old coins from like ages ago. I mean, like 1941, This is a regular quarter from 1964. Yeah, this is nothing. I'm sorry. There are some pretty old ones in here. I just have to search well. Here we go. No, this is from 1985. Boring. This is like a tribute coin. 1976. Where are the old ones? I swear I saw some really old ones. $50 from 1945. $50 don't exist anymore as far as I'm concerned. And this is another regular quarter from 1961. Another $50 from 1942. Let's see, come on, where are the good ones? This one, I think this is one of them. I can't even see, this is so erased. Here we go. 1900. This coin right here, this is a full dollar from 1900. Isn't that amazing? It's very like it's barely readable. The price for this, I've searched some prices depending on their condition is how they sell, but I think from all this I'm looking at maybe over 100, maybe a few $100s in profit. But because this is my grandma wouldn't really care for getting money from them, but my dad wants money from them, which is, well, unfortunate. I have to share, I guess. But still, it's just, this is why I freaking love selling on eBay, because I come across things like this. I mean, besides the tons of modern things I sell, but these are the things that I live for when it comes to my eBay. Just these old coins. 1971. Oh god, it smells like metal. I hate that smell. Oh, here we go. This is a very old quarter. Look at this. 1944. Look at that. It doesn't even look like a quarter. Looks like some old coin from like years ago, like hundreds of years ago, but really it's like 70 something years old. Still, it's crazy. And there are some bigger ones. I will show you with time as I sell them. There's literally like hundreds of coins in here. Let's see what year this is from. 1943. Yeah. Not that old, but still very old. So, I guess I could give you a sneak peek, even though you can't really see much, but there's a ton of coins in there. Tons and tons of coins. So yeah. Guys, my label printer came finally. I'm gonna open it up. Not sure if I'll set it up today, because I haven't sold anything in a few days, so, yeah. So I'm like on full eBay mode right now. I've been doing a lot of research on these coins, which actually, these are Morgan silver dollars, and I think 3 of them are from 1900, which means they were produced in Philadelphia. But one of them is actually from 1886, and it's just crazy. If it were in mint conditions, I could probably sell it for hundreds of dollars, but unfortunately, look at this condition. This is disgusting. But they say that it's better to sell them like this than cleaning them, because if you clean them, they're gonna be even less valuable, even though they're pretty valueless already. So, but you know, between these 4 coins, I'm looking at least $100. So that's good. And then all of these are just $50 and less expensive coins. Yeah, I'm learning a lot about these, definitely, and I might be getting more and more into the whole coin dealing kind of thing. But also, I got these cassettes. These used to be either my mom's or probably my dad's, because my mom's not a big music fan. But I found them in a closet, and I've just been kind of organizing them, pricing them. These are the ones that are still intact, some in their cases, some are not. And I'm going to be selling them in like well, the U2 ones are going to be sold together, and then there's a bunch of other ones here that from like different kinds of music that I'm going to sell in lots. And then I got some booklets from cassettes that are now long and gone. And then this right here is a real jackpot. So I had a lot of these that my parents probably recorded themselves, and obviously I cannot sell that. So the majority of them I actually put on display. So now this is kind of like part of my whole decoration here, which is pretty awesome. This one I don't think I'm gonna keep it. I don't really like how it looks. If I don't keep it, I'll definitely give it away. Some person might listen to it, but this right here is the big money maker, you guys. Empty cassette boxes sell for a lot of money, surprisingly, new and pre-owned. So I'm very excited to list these, even though they're not in the, you know, greatest condition. Some of them are cracked and whatever, but they sell. That's the important part, and I think I have more, so awesome. Alrighty, it's been about a month since I worked on you, so I think it's about time to get back. Surprisingly, the drawing is pretty clean considering it's been open-faced for the last month. But yeah, pretty much the only thing I have left to go is just this side, and it should be done. Alrighty, not huge amount of progress, but I finished. I think this part is officially finished. There's been a lot of work for some reason. The hair has been a lot of work. But that's because I wanted to do it right. But yes, I finished and I added the left, what's it called? The shirt thing. And then over here, I haven't even started this because I want to leave this for last, because remember when I work, I put my hand over it, so I want to, like, you know, I started in the eyes and I've just been working from the inside out. That way I don't have to worry about smudging with my hand being all over the place. So I want to have an opening to the drawing as long as I possibly can. But obviously soon, and I'm going to be working on this area, which is where I usually rest my hand. But yeah, it's looking pretty amazing. I think this is my best drawing yet. And as you can see, I filled in a lot of this part. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this area. Oh, whoops, touched it by accident. So I'm gonna finish that, and I think I'll call it a day. Also, surprise, my grandmother's coming to Puerto Rico tomorrow. Or I think it's either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not sure when she's coming. It's kind of like an emergent visitation, because a family member of mine just out of nowhere got stage 4 cancer. It's actually really, it's like everybody in my family is getting cancer now. It's kind of weird, but it's actually really sad. And she's not gonna do chemo, so because it's like terminal, like the kind of cancer the doctors tell you, it's like, well, we can't do anything for you. So she's gonna do this thing in Mexico, but first she's gonna do something else. But like, it's like a treatment they deliver to Miami, and so my grandma's in Miami, but she has to personally deliver it to Puerto Rico. It's probably a crazy treatment that, I don't know, I don't really understand what's going on, but because of that, my grandmother's coming here. So this is sad but also amazing news, because I mean, my grandma's gonna be staying with us from Miami. So yeah, I'm really excited to see her so soon. I wasn't supposed to see her till Christmas and hang out. She's gonna be sleeping in this room, which is weird because this is my office, but I mean, I cleared it up, so it's ready to go for people to sleep in here. Also, check it out. I put some of the clothing articles that I'm currently selling there, just so I don't have so much stuff there, because I mean, look at this. It's crazy. I think I'm gonna give away the famous bag. I've never used it. I just don't really like cloth bags. I like my black bag, you know, that really artificial material. It's just, I don't know, I like it more. Prom dress has not sold. It's been listed for like a year. I'm not kidding. But it has a couple watchers. I'm hoping that it sells. You know, the beauty about eBay is that no matter how long it takes, it always sells, you guys. I've had things listed for over a year, multiple times. Some person eventually has interest in it and buys it. I mean, yeah, it's just eBay. Nothing ever stays in your listing like forever. It just doesn't happen. So I know it's going to sell. It's just a matter of time. I listed 3 things today. I've been slow with the listings this week. This week was kind of like I made, wait, what day is it? Oh wait, today's Monday. No, last week I made lots of sales and it was great, but it was mostly about passport lovers. I edited that pretty much every day for many hours, and I don't usually edit so much nowadays. I kind of just edit the first 2 to 3 days of the week, and then the rest of the week I do other things. But because Passport Lovers has been in production for so long, it's just, I'm getting really tired, so I just want to finish. Speaking of which, the thumbnail is sort of drafted and ready. I've been I was really stressed out over the weekend about the thumbnail because I was starting to realize, oh my gosh, I'm getting really close to finishing this and I don't have a thumbnail, not even a draft. And I spent hours and hours, you know, making all these ideas and brainstorming, and I liked some of these ideas, but I didn't love these ideas. Or I thought they were great ideas, but I wasn't feeling very motivated about them. Some of the ideas were kind of the kind of ideas you have to go out and make, and at this point I have so much on my plate that I just don't feel like going on a photo shoot unless it's you know, something planned in advance. I'm just balancing a bunch of stuff, so yeah. But anyway, after spending the whole weekend stressing out over the dumb thumbnail, I think it was 2 nights ago. Yeah, 2 nights. So Saturday night. So I spent Friday and Saturday stressing out over this. And then Saturday night, it was 12 a.m. and I had to go get my computer because I was going to watch Orange is the New Black, which I will talk about that later, how I feel about it. So I went to get my computer, and I still had Photoshop and Lightroom open because I had gone to a party and then I came back. It was late, and I was like, I need to close these applications as fast as possible, otherwise I'm going to start editing these pictures, even though it's almost 1 a.m. So I closed everything, and I was about to close the last project in Photoshop because I had multiple projects open. And the last project was just another basic, it was one version of another picture that I thought that I liked, but then I wasn't sure, but I just left it there. And it was all cropped out and weird looking because I had done things to it and manipulated the picture. It was a mess. But I kind of looked at that mess and I was like, huh, you know, I could probably do something about it. And I was just like, I'm just gonna try this one thing. That's usually how most of my editing binges start, as just me trying something, and then, you know, the rest is just history. So I started shaping all these things and adding more pictures, kind of making a collage. And in 10 minutes I made this little collage of, you know, using the pictures I took in NYC. And then I took a Passport Lovers title that I made in another Photoshop project. I copy pasted on this project and I just overlaid it and I sized it down. It was a really messy editing thing. I was just putting things together and brainstorming it visually, and then all of a sudden I just look, I go like this and I look at it for a second and I realized, oh my god, that's amazing. And I freaking love it. And I think that's the official thumbnail of Passport Lovers. And I will show you exactly what it is right now. I don't know if I have it in my computer. I don't. I have to show you my phone. There it is, you guys. I literally just made that in 10 minutes. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just doing, and I can't, it screams Passport Lovers. This is Passport Lover, you guys. I had so many other ideas and different things that I tried, but nothing felt the way this feels. And it's just like, it's like a mixture of like hipster 2018 independent movie with 2005 romantic comedy with Cameron Diaz in it. So yes, I have to be honest, I was kind of like, I was scared because like I said, I did a bunch of drafts and different types of ideas before coming up with this last one, and most of them were my face. And I know that most of my thumbnails lately are just my face, and I don't think that's wrong. I just don't want that to be it, you know, like obviously I want to establish like a theme in you know, how the thumbnails are made, you know, kind of like my GTA days. I had a theme for all the different series and whatever, and I kept that theme. It's very important, but I've been, you know, I'm still kind of in that process of finding what is my theme. I really just wanted to do something different this time, and especially with a video so big like Passport Lovers, I definitely didn't want to just, you know, settle on another crappy screenshot of my face that I, you know, made look a little better in Lightroom, which is an editing program. I wanted this to be a video that was high quality in all shapes and form. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I wanted it to be great all around, not just a video but the thumbnail as well. I mean, it's just obvious, like a great title, Passport Lovers, and a great video with a crappy thumbnail? No. And so I the fact that I made this thumbnail is so amazing, and it's unique, and it perfectly defines the video. I couldn't be happier. I honestly think this is the best thumbnail I've made, and probably the one I thought about the least compared to all my other thumbnails. It's so crazy, but and it's also high quality, you know, even though it's really simple, it's just perfect. And I don't even, like, I'm afraid to touch it. I don't want to change a thing, but at the same time, I know some things could be better about it. Like, for instance, the shot of my face, my eyes are a little bit too low. Eyes are usually supposed to be in the upper fourth quadrant of the picture. It's just basic photography structure. But and also there's like a little, you know, this little things, but the gigantic draft is done, and I know exactly what I want, and it's just perfect. It's perfect. Fun fact, I'm now remembering when I shot the whole New York video, I was saying, oh my gosh, this is gonna be my biggest video of the year, because it was gonna originally be like a travel vlog, but I never expected Passport Lovers to be born. You know, I don't even know if I told you guys how Passport Lovers was born. I remember I was really into the song I used for it, which is Shallow, You and Me. It's a great song. It's like one of those songs that you just never get tired of. So I was listening, I had just discovered that song, and I was listening to it, and it was such a great song, and I don't know, I just got really motivated to edit something to the song. I thought, oh, let me just make just a little stupid little video for my Instagram. Which, fun fact, that's exactly how No Rules to Creativity was born. Oh, let me just make a stupid little video for my Instagram feed. And I started to make that, and then, like, the beat drop was just so great. I was like, I definitely want to make something with this for my YouTube video. And then I just kept working on it as the days passed. I was back in Miami, and the video just got better and better. And I was like, and it was like completely different than what I've done before back then. And I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna make this little tiny video for my YouTube, and then I'll make the big New York video. And of course, then I came back to Puerto Rico, and that's when I faced my horrible creative block. But slowly I started to kind of like regain back that confidence, and I just started, I mean, the rest is history. I've been editing this video for like 8 to 9 months, and it just went from being a minute-long video to, I think it's gonna be 4 minutes now, because it's 3 minutes without the added development. When I add the development, I'm pretty confident it's gonna reach the 4-minute mark. And I almost added that motivational speech, but I just decided, you know what? I don't want this to be another motivational video. I want this to be a metaphorical work of art. You know, I got plenty of motivation for later, but like, I want this video to speak for itself. You know, it is a travel video. I can't deny that. But I want it to be more than just a travel video with me and all these effects. I want it to have meaning. And so, I really hope people get it. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little bit worried about that, about people being like, oh, I don't understand the title of this travel video. Or, I don't know, but it's a very visual video. It's not a casual video. It's a video you really have to think about and really try to interpret it. Obviously, it's a different interpretation to different people, but to me, the message is pretty obvious, that it's about the relationship between a person and a place. And that's how I wanted to make it different from all the other travel videos, because let's face it, travel video and travel vlogging and travel everything is really hot, and I'm not a travel filmmaker. I mean, I did it in New York, but honestly, I don't know. It's very stressful. It's not my kind. My kind of filmmaking is a planned filmmaking. I don't like spontaneous filmmaking, which is basically travel filmmaking. So yeah, I'm just really hoping that people get the message behind it. Like, it's a very emotional video. It's not just like me looking at the Empire State Building, be like, oh my gosh, it's the Empire State Building. Take a really cinematic shot of me with the Empire State Building, so I can put it in a video with a bunch of effects and make it look cool. You'll notice that Passport Lover, like, it has, you know, its landmarks. It has, you know, the Brooklyn Bridge and the One Trade Center and the what else did I put in it? It was the World Trade Center, the Brooklyn Bridge, oh, and the Grand Central. I think those were like the only monuments I placed. Other than that, like, you'll notice I put a lot more emphasis in the citizens of New York City. Well, I mean, besides the fact that I'm just clearly obsessed with humans and anatomy and just different kinds of bodies and sizes and faces and ears and eyes and but also just the fact that New York is not all about the landmarks, because let's face it, New York wouldn't be New York without the people in it. The people is what makes New York famous, and the stories and the different backgrounds, you know? Yeah. Alrighty, so it is the next day, and I am gonna try to set a pretty interesting goal, which is to finish this today. I think I can do it. I really do. Let's see how it goes. So close, yet so far. I think I'm gonna take a break though. I've been drawing for like 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours and the drawing looks the same, I know. Well, you have been a work in progress, definitely. I'm really excited about this drawing. I can't wait to put it like on my art Instagram and stuff. But I'm definitely excited to move on because I've been working on this for, I think, like 2 months on and off. I'm not sure, but yes, you have been fun. Lunch today is actually really simple. Just leftover potato from last night, avocado, and oatmeal with frozen raspberries. Yay! And I'm back with Plantriotic again. Took a break from watching his stuff, but I'm back. Always an inspiring dude to watch. J-Ma! Yummy. How can you like say no to this? I mean, look at this. Look at this! Mmm. I know it's just a bunch of gunk, but it's good gunk. I don't even know what gunk means. Oh my god, that was real good. I didn't enjoy it at all. See, like, when you have this, how can you just eat normal food? Like, I don't get it. I mean, I guess I used to be one of those people, so no judgments. No judgments. I, too, ate the sad diet once in my life for many years. But I want to be the living example that turning a very old habit upside down is very real and very possible. And I promise you, in the next 20 years, you're gonna see a lot of fast food chains go down because the world is turning around, man, I'm telling you. Alright guys, so I wasn't feeling very well. Ugh, stupid pains. And so I took a really early shower, and I'm about to play some Uncharted! Woohoo! Whoa, whoa, this is really loud. Shout out to Barry. I started watching season 1, but mostly the bonus content because I'm watching the 6th season. I want to save it for when I'm done with that. But it's so cool just seeing all the what's it called, the gag reels and the whatever. So shout out to you. Yeah, I started playing the Nathan Drake collection a couple days ago. At first, I wasn't like super into it because it was like, I already know the endings to all the games. So I was like, I'm kind of bored. I already know what's going to happen at the end, which I was not expecting. But after playing it a few times, I've gotten more and more into it, and now I'm replaying the first game. It's so weird. The graphics are like so low quality. They're from 2007. You kind of forget. You think, oh, those games used to look beautiful, but then when you actually go back and play them, you realize how long it's been, you know? Because I remember playing the first games back when they were released, and I thought they were amazing graphics, and now I replay them and I'm like, these graphics suck! But, yeah. Also, Watch Dogs, I have not been enjoying it very much. It's so freaking repetitive. I mean, I don't know, maybe it'll get better, but I don't know what is it, but the concept of hacking, it's just, it gets boring after like the first time you do it. I don't know. And also the open world is just really turning me off. So I don't know if I'm gonna ever finish it, honestly. It's like I keep trying to play it, but I just can't get into it. I'm gonna keep trying, and if I just keep feeling the same way, I'm just gonna call it quits. And I'm eyeballing Tomb Raider, the newest ones, because it's kind of like Uncharted, but with a female, Lara Croft. And it's not an open world game, it's like a linear adventure game, so that's kind of what I'm in the mood for lately. I mean, hello! So, yeah, that's probably gonna be my next game, probably after I finish this. Or who knows, maybe not. Check this out, guys. So part of the newest game, well, not the game, but the remastered version, you can like change their outfits, which I think is so cool. So I put the Naughty Dog shirt on Drake, And yeah, I guess you could say the graphics look good, but like when you compare it to the fourth game, which is obviously the most recent one, it's completely different.